It was mid-morning, and Theomore was watching as his brother Edmar and his young son John were sparring with one another. The boy had taken quite a liking to his uncle, and tried emulating him in whatever he did. Theomore found this very amusing, as his brother Edmar did not know how to act around the boy, but tried his best to teach the boy anyways. As the two were clashing, the Maester arrived with news from King's Landing. Apparently, the exiled Targaryen Prince Viserys had come to Westeros with an army of mercenaries and savages with the intent of taking back his father's lost throne. And apparently, there were even some noble lords here in the Seven Kingdoms who still held loyalty to the Targaryen cause. Who knew? His cause had apparently been spearheaded by a Riverlander priest who sought to see the Targaryen family rule the kingdom once more. The Maester, having just finished telling Theomore of the Targaryen prince, also informed him that at hearing the news of his foreign invasion, Balon Greyjoy, of all people, had once again declared the independence of the Ironborn from what they called the Greenlands. The Targaryen prince Theomore could understand. Wanting to fight for what was once yours is something Theomore could relate with. But Balon Greyjoy? He was nothing but an old fool who couldn't reason like a sane man, and thus had once again acted against his better judgment. Lord Greyjoy had attempted to win a war against the Iron Throne years before, and had failed spectacularly, and would no doubt fail once again. Hopefully Theomore's new lord would act as his father had and fight against the Ironborn, if for no other reason than to kill Iron Men. With the news relayed to Theomore, he dismissed the Maester and his eyes fell back on the two sparring close to him. The next few months would definitely be more than interesting. Hello and welcome back to the House Grow series, to this new episode. So in the last episode, at the ending of the last episode, war broke out. Two wars to be precise. One being fought by this good man here, Septon, who is fighting for Viserys Targaryen's claim on the Iron Throne. And as you can see, Viserys Targaryen is here in the Riverlands, chilling out presumably. And fighting for the Septon is... Sorry, I'm just taking a look. This guy is very interesting, a depressed guy, but he's dedicated to the warrior. So this, I think I discussed it in the last episode, but yeah, this guy surely must have had some like background, maybe as a soldier or something like that, and I don't know, maybe he fought for like the Targaryens or something, and that's why he's using, trying to put them back in power. But on the side of the Targaryens is obviously Dorne. Prince Doran has decided to throw in his weight with the Targaryens. We have the Lady of Rosby, Esmeralda, whatever. She's over here on her lonesome. She might want to try and, I don't know what we're gonna do, but she might want to like get somewhere wherever they are. Then we have obviously this guy is the main leader. I think if they take this place and they capture him, the war's over like already, which would be so funny. I mean, it would suck, but yeah. Then we have the Riswells fighting as well in the north, which is very interesting, and the Locks as well. So it's interesting to see that these two northern families have decided, okay, he's crazy, so maybe I can sort of understand that, but why would the Riswells do it? I'm not sure exactly, but okay. So this is the one war. Pretty much everybody in Westeros is against them. Then we have my actual favorite part of it. More interesting than this Septon declaring war for Viserys, is Iron King Balon actually trying to declare independence once again, which is hilarious. And literally it's only him, nobody else joined him. So I really hope he fails again. That would be hilarious. Now that aside, how is it going with us? Well, we still have a plot to kill our wife. Yep, and it might fire like any second, or it might take years to fire, as these things are still reliant on RNG. We have 5 healthy children. 4 of them we had with our wife Alice St. Blackwood. we have one bastard son, John here, who is being trained by our brother, Sir Edmar the Orange. It is still very interesting that he got the nickname the Orange. I'm not exactly sure how one gets that nickname, but okay, maybe it's because of his hair, right? That's why he's called the Orange. Yeah, let's say that. And he also has a child with his Bracken wife, Caleria Grows. And I'm hoping that maybe if he gets a few more children, the Bracken branch can be like our, our marshals. They can maybe be the few, just have one line of our family be like the marshals for like ever. That would be insanely cool. And our brother also won a tournament, a regional tournament held by Edmar. Ed by the Stully guy, Hoster. Anyways, let's continue. So we're still trying to get a claim over here. Request council support from Maester Lofa. Yeah, sure. Why not? We then have a favor. Maybe we can improve relations with our lord. With our new lord. You know what? How good are you? You're not really good at convincing people things. We're not gonna sabotage anything. Can we actually do anything? Calling council support, but like for what? Yeah. Rainey has revoked a title from the Estermonds, okay. So while this is going on, hopefully we will... Okay, wait. Hopefully we will get a claim over here and then be able to declare war. While everybody else is at war. Then hopefully our lord would be, busy with other things to pay too much attention to us. After a pleasant evening with a very special friend of mine, I found my purse empty. Luckily I didn't carry that much gold with me. I'll not visit this brothel again. So as you can see, Sir Theomore, he's not... He might be a family person, but yeah, he's not a very faithful guy, right? Very lustful guy, very hedonistic. And he does care for his wife, but not like... I don't think she's really someone special to him. That's why she has to die, right? Anyways. We lost gold there, but that's fine. I'm pleased to hear that after a period of peace and shrewd management, the province of Marlet Bay is doing very well. People are happy and the tax collectors are reporting a period of intakes. Huzzah, let's go. How much are we making now per month? Yeah, still not a lot, but okay. Yep. Instantly this war is over because he was captured. Yeah. Well, let's see what happens to him and the rest of his ilk. I don't think anything will happen to Viserys, right? Because he is... he wasn't the main guy. They were only fighting for him, correct? Sorry, I'm trying to get back. Okay, I can't get back to Viserys. Tywin Lannister has a fancy tankard. Very good to know. And Tyrion died from too much drinking. Okay, that's very sad with no heir. Okay, and Prince Duran is he's also in a war of independence because he cannot accept that they lost war. Lady of Barrowlands her title has been revoked, okay. And the Lock, I think the Lock they just told him to like bend the knee. Okay. Stella wanted to learn to whistle. After trying for a while, she asked me, how come you can do it? It's easy, you can do it. Or not everyone can do it. Yeah, maybe it'd be like, not everyone can do it. Kind of like he's proud of his ability to whistle. Then again, he's a family person and she is his daughter. Yeah, maybe he'll show her how to whistle. He wouldn't... I think he might be petty if it was someone else, but if it's his daughter, he'll be like, let me show you, daughter. Stella seems a bit frustrated, Barfeld at him. She doesn't seem to respond well to my encouraging words. Many things seem to trouble this child. Oh well. Oh, and I was thinking, by the way, so we have a Strickland Strickland was given, Hoster gave Strickland's this land, which is insane. I was thinking, if he has a child, maybe, because they're Valemen, I know they'll be like, Rivermen as they grow up, but, oh, he married a Frey. I was gonna say maybe we can, like, have marry one of their children, but no, they're married to Frey, so never mind. Okay, let's see. My co-conspirator Giles has let me know that Alysanne Blackwood will die by poison at an upcoming banquet. Really? I mean, okay. This is our treasurer. See, now I feel bad. It seems that Christopher, the spymaster of Commander Emmon of Cape of Eagles, has been sent to Cape of Eagles to investigate rumors of a plot. Maybe he should be silenced before he finds out about my plot to see Mistress Alysanne of Wanted Baited. Yes, I think this would be prudent. I'm shocked and appalled to find out that you have not only tried to assassinate my spymaster, Christopher, but also plotting. Okay, great. Please don't tell anybody. Listen. Okay, he's told no one, which is weird, but okay. Okay, your wife, Mistress Alysanne Blackwood, has died, and now it falls to you to decide whether to make the funeral a big and special event or just keep it small and private. You know what, just keep it small and private. Just the family will be invited. Success. It seems that Wine did not agree with Alysanne Blackwood. She died not knowing the name of her killer. This is so bad. But it had to be done for the sake of our family to become stronger. Alysanne, you were a good mother to our 5 children. But unfortunately, you're not what this dynasty needs. This dynasty needs someone who's strong, a matriarch. Anyways, let's see if we can instantly get married. Theomore looked out of the window of his room, trying to make out the ocean in the distance, illuminated only by the moon's light. Was this the right course of action? Was this maybe not a step too far? Was he really willing to murder the mother of his children? The more he thought of it, the more at odds he was. He did not love his wife, and after all, theirs was simply a marriage of convenience. But she had not wronged him, and in fact she had only treated him well, with tenderness and care, never disobeying him and always caring for the children. At this moment his conscience weighed heavily on him, but no, he had to do it. Not for himself, but for his family. His family needed to be strong as they ever could be, so that they could rise and weather any storm. Anything that could be thrown at them, they should be able to resist, lest they be sent to wander Westeros for another century or two. And that could not happen. He needed a bride that was strong against the foes of her house, loyal to him and their children, and fought like Theomore did. Unfortunately, Alysanne had all the makings of a good mother, but not that of a perfect bride or matriarch of this rising house. Theomore, come to bed, Alysanne said in a sleepy voice. Theomore gazed out of the window for a few more moments, and then went to bed, secure in the knowledge that this had to be done. Yeah, I mean, I think we've lost the... Yes, let's form alliance with the Bracken. I think we have lost the, Blackwood alliance there. Can we... No, we can't get it. But at least nobody found out about us killing our wife, which would have been very embarrassing. I guess we have extra land. I guess let's see what can be done, who we can marry. Let's forward a bit. Okay, cool. Thank you, sir, for the alliance. Okay. Let us see. Who is there to marry? Where is the Stormlander girl? We can marry a Slyn, but they're all 9. She was a Riverlander, our wife. So maybe let's see if we can get other branch of the house. We have a Stormlander, a Lorathi, a Reachman. I don't know why, but like I like House Strickland a lot. I think it's just their sigil. Like I know the main guy in the books who's like the leader of a golden company. I mean, I know of him, but I can't really remember him all that well. Well, Harry Strickland, right? It's this guy, right? Yeah. But I don't know. I don't necessarily like him that much, but I just like House Strickland for some unknown reason. Similar to House Inchfield from Dunk and Egg. I don't really like the Inchfield guy, but the long Inch, you know. But I do like their house. Yet again, I think it might just be because of the dynasty. Yeah, very, very interesting dynasties. Maybe I can marry the Inchfields. Anyways, Reachman. Yeah, who do we marry? Maybe we should marry a Ironborn. A Hutchinson. Okay, we have this Reachman. But we still want like an interesting dynasty, right? So Hutchinson is like a... It's not just a randomly generated one. It is like a proper dynasty. But let's see if we can get someone a bit more interesting. I think we can marry an Aaron of Galtown. We can marry an Armor. I'm thinking first maybe we should try marrying like a Westerlander or an Iron. Can we marry an Allgood? No, it doesn't seem like it. A Baneford, your sibling? Is she... No. Son? No, we're not gonna marry them. How about Stackspears? Stephen Stackspear. I mean, we're still a minor lord, right? So, yet again, why would higher lords marry us? One of these guys might, but like, not like a very high lord. Okay, we have this Meyer has a daughter. Who also has a daughter, no. This Kenning is unfortunately already married. Hallmark, yeah, she would obviously be married already. For Westerlings, maybe. Interesting. Already married. But this... Elyam... Oh, okay, this is literally Jane Westerling from the main books. But maybe we can marry her sister. Eliana. Interesting. Let's see, maybe can I say... It's me and... No, nobody else, okay. I think again, maybe we can marry like a Slint. Jane Slint. Yeah, that... No, I think let's... you know what, let's marry this Hutchinson. Then we have a Reachman who we married, right? Now let's say, why would he marry her? Well, obviously, I'm gonna say he's gonna pull like a Henry VIII type deal, right? He doesn't really know this person beforehand, right? I mean, we obviously know, like, metagaming here, we can see her traits, right? But if they were like, they've never met, let's say he's heard of her, he's, you know, he knows this woman is like single or whatever, right? Somehow he hears it through the grapevine, he hears of a Reachman lady from this house who is available. Maybe his maester brings him this information. But like, I don't think he'd know, like, you know her personally, know how she acts, because she's way over here somewhere and he's way over here somewhere. He just knows like the basics of how she looks and, I don't know, maybe her demeanor or whatever the family says. which is perfect for us because we can then, once she has like 2 kids or something, we can just assassinate her as well, which is terrible to do, but you know, that's the game we're playing here. Okay, yeah, let's marry this Hutchinson, a Reachman. Then we have then we had a Riverman wife and then a Reachman wife. So 2 branches that would be formed hopefully so far. Yes, yes, the marriage to my new wife, it's everyone's concern. Sir Russell has sent you a customary amount. Well, thank you, Sir Russell. Yeah, see, he's way over here. What do we know about them, really? Thank you. It's only 10 gold, but for a small lord like ourselves, it really is good. Our unfortunate wife. I'm so sorry. I mean, she's pretty great. She's proud, she's honest. She'll tell you how it is, I guess. But she is envious. She's also not a brave person, but, you know. Okay, just a vulture, another vulture king. And let's seduce her. Yes, our brother had another daughter. Oh, she wants a son and he wants to become regent. I think we can arrange that, honestly. Our brother, you are serving us well. You can be our regent. Arwen grows. Yeah, sure. I mean, becomes the regent of his liege, or we are your liege for one. Maybe he wants to become the regent of... No, we are your liege. Why are you not happy with this? I don't understand. Okay, I don't know. I guess it's a bit broken. But your daughter, your 2 daughters. Oh, this one's sick. Galeria is sick, and Arwen is not that interesting. I managed to chance upon Dana alone in the kitchen when she came down for her usual late night snack. We talked and laughed for hours, and I can tell the attraction is growing. Hoping I've read her correctly, I lean in to whisper in her ear. I make a dude suggestion. Oh, Domeric, okay. Dana backed away from me, blushing and stammering something about being sorry before rushing off. The virtue is strong in this one. Sir, news from the Red Keep of a great trial at court. Septon Zachary was imprisoned by King Robert Baratheon, and stood accused of sedition and conspiracy against the realm. Commander Andrew of the Maidenwell presided over the trial, during which the prisoner was ultimately found guilty. As a consequence, Septon Zachary was beheaded. Yep. I mean, what did you expect, man? Marshal Sir Edmar told me about his ideas. I couldn't really understand what he was talking about, but he was adamant in his belief that this would improve the military. Brother, whatever you say, if you think it's worth it, let's do it. Some carefully placed words where they can easily be overheard by notorious gossips can be more effective than a love letter. Lady Dana must have gotten my message, for I found a lock of her hair wrapped in silk with her personal seal in my chambers today. Ha! I shall have her. I start planning my next move. Tywin Lannister is now known as the Grey Lion. Probably because he is old, would be my guess, right? My dear sir, I regret that events have forced me to sully my hands in this manner, but unless you swear not to form new factions conspiring against me, I shall have to spread your unsavory secrets to anyone willing to listen. You're threatening me, Lord Patrick Mallister? Your father would never have done this. Your father asked me not to join factions, and you're straight up threatening me. I do not like you, Lord Patrick. My desires might make others think less of me, okay? So he's threatening to tell everybody of our lustful natures. I have not exactly led the most pious life. Yeah, I guess my desires might make others... I think we're gonna say that. I guess we won't join a faction. But you... I will not feel bad now if I have to like invade you, like overthrow you. yeah, we need to. I really hope our justice here can like get a claim for us. Yet again we're in the kitchen in the dead of night. Let me quote love poetry. No, she backed away again. But virtue is strong in this one. I am attending a festive outing with Dana. Unfortunately, half the court is also there. And I am having trouble getting any time alone with my amorous quarry. Let us flirt with her discreetly. Despite never getting a chance to be alone with Dana, I do believe my winning personality has impressed her. I need a new plan. Okay, it seems like Lady Barbary, or Lady Barbary was also executed. She was hanged on the orders of Sir Robert. Was the fourth. So her champion was this guy, Alaric Dustin, and he was forced to yield in a trial by combat by Sir Barristan Sun. And Lady Dustin was hanged. Sorry, Lady Biswell, I mean. Seriously. Let us seek an ally among our friends. I found Theomore sympathetic to my romantic cause. She and Dana chanced upon me by a nearby stream, and the three of us have had a great time. I can tell she is falling for me, for she barely noticed her friend leaving. I've actually never seen this work before. Like, literally, in all my hours playing this, I have never seen, like, this friend thing happen before. That's actually insane. I will confess my love. Okay, she backed away again. Let me confess my love. Yes. I sure know how to cajole women. Dana and I spent the night making sweet, passionate love in our bed. In the morning, we woken up in a state of bliss. Let our love grow. Then again, I do want to love her, but like I don't want to be depressed if she dies. No, you know what? Let's not metagame it. Let our love grow. Okay, Robert Baratheon declared war on the Vulture guy. He's losing both wars. He's losing against Dawn. Wait, right? In favor of Prince Doran, yes, he's losing against Dawn, and he's... Okay, he's winning against the Greyjoys. I think he might be putting all of his effort into a war against the Greyjoys. Then again, the Greyjoys are sieging us. So I don't know. I've grown tired of the cynical ways of Sir Boromund and his conviction that everybody lies. For example, I never lie. Quit being so cynical, Sir Boromund. I mean, maybe he has reason to be cynical. What quality of education would you like to purchase for your bastard son, John? We obviously want to spend the highest amount. He might be a bastard, but he's still our son. Okay, cool. Let's go accept peace deal. And our son, I think, will be trained in the ways of fighting. Now, I know he's not the best. I know he hates it, but, you know, he's training with our brother. So, hopefully it'll balance out and he'll become a pretty good fighter. I mean, he likes fighting. He doesn't particularly like the other things, but he does like that. And our other son, our eldest trueborn son, Merrill, is old enough. Let us instill some pride into him, and we will take your education into our own hands, my son. Yes, let us train him. We need a new castellan. Can we maybe get somebody? Let us seek a cure for our illness. Employ new courtier. Let's get a treasurer maybe. Yeah, you will. Oh, this guy is insane. Let us put. Yes, and our wife is pregnant. Amazing. Maester Arnulf has come to see you and offers treatment for your illness. He explains that there are several different types of treatment you can offer. As long as you know what you're doing, Maester Arnulf. Okay. The red powder was tantalizing in color. A servant had made the mistake of tasting it in its pure form. His tongue had swollen up badly, and Maester Arnulf had chastised him firmly for it. Maester Arnulf poured the spice into a chalice of water and stirred it meticulously before feeding you a spoon. You know, I actually feel better. Thank you, Maester Arnulf. Good job. Let us please get this guy in, and let's set him to do something important like overseeing the realm. Then let's marry him off like instantly. Not to this woman though. Maybe a betrothal? Not to our daughter. Actually, maybe to her. No, she's 7. Let's not do that. Yes, let us marry him to this lady. Oh, she is a dwarf though. But then again, it would be funny. No, you know what? Let's marry him to this lady. You know, when I put it like that, it does sound a bit insensitive, but it would be funny having like, you know, a dynasty of, or at least a branch of our family like being like Tyrion Lannister. For some time now, my wife Lady Dana had been complaining about her painful joints. Apparently, they frequently swell up. She probably becoming hot and aching for several hours. Does she have gout as well? Call for a physician at once. Wait, she's 17. Maester Arnulf has completely botched the treatment for my wife Dana's disease. Dana is now even worse off than before, barely clinging to life. I'm expected to punish Arnulf for this transgression, but what would be a suitable punishment? Yeah, and I'm mad. Because he might be doing a great job, but this is my pregnant wife. How could he? You know, she could die. That's minus 3 health. Yeah, I'm gonna be straight mad. Yeah, he can go into jail. He can straight up go to prison for this. Prisoner. Can we execute him? Let's call him for a trial. Let him rot. Maester Arnulf has demanded a trial before the court, which Russell, our genius castellan, shall oversee to ensure justice is served. At the start of the trial, he is formally accused of sedition and conspiracy against the realm, a charge brought by Sir Theomore Groves. Maester Arnulf begins to present his defense, but the court did not seem impressed. He cut a very unconvincing and nervous figure. Russell shall interrogate him now. Russell stuttered, stammered, and incoherently rambled in front of the accused, who rebuked his questions and accusations with ease. Unfortunately, his argument was so boring that many at court appeared to almost fall asleep. Wow, much good that did us. He made a poor case. But he is in fact guilty. A verdict has been reached. Russell proclaims, for the crime of sedition and conspiracy against the realm, I find Maester Arnulf guilty. Now, he did serve us good, so I don't want to necessarily execute him. But he must be punished, and I think he should be sent to the wall. At least then he's also a service to the realm, right? Farewell, Maester Arnulf. And there's a peasant rebellion in the north. Hey, it could have been much worse for him. Sir, the maester we sent from the citadel has arrived in Marlet by a riverman by the name of Orland. Let us hope he will be loyal and wise. Maester Orland, not really that great of a guy. But he is clearly educated in a lot of things. Okay, at first the signs were small, easily dismissed as coincidences, but now they're becoming too frequent to be ignored. The omens surrounding my wife's pregnancy are terrible. My poor Dana, what am I going to do now? I did not get stressed, but yeah, things are not looking good for my wife. I really do fear that she might not survive the birth of a child, which would be bad. Let's see what happens. I mean, it would be good and bad, because I guess then we can instantly remarry, but like, yeah, it would suck. King Robert the Demon of a Trident accepted Prince Duran's tolerance peace offer. Is Duran free? Prince Duran, yeah, I think he's actually free. I think Dawn has gained independence. Okay, and Sela Groves, our daughter, is responding very good to tuition, okay. Master Orland. Yeah, you're training our daughter, but can we maybe... 13. Maybe I should teach my daughter. Yeah, let me teach my daughter. Yeah, let's have some maids dispatch. It's the only comfort I can give my wife in these troubling times. Sir, Edmar Groves has been a leal and able servant, having successfully completed many tasks in aid of Marlet Bay. It would be seen as the right and honorable course to reward him with certain incomes. Yes, I agree. Let us reward our brother. He has been a leal and able servant. A good person for the realm. And we can have a commander. We will take you, good sir. You are our vassal and you're unmarried. Let us marry you off. I can't marry you? Yeah, it's fine. He is in control of a castle, I think. Yeah, it's fine, man. Let's see. A son was born to Sir Theomore, but he died as stillborn. No. Laurent Groves. My son, the nightmare is not over yet for my wife. Her recovery was only passing. Her conditions have quickly worsened after giving birth to her child. If she does not get better soon, she will surely perish. My poor son, you have died. Well, okay. I'm gonna be honest. I was just about to say it's not looking good for our wife, but my wife Dana went through an extremely painful and dangerous labor, and while she managed to survive it, she has been left weakened and fragile after the ordeal. His wounds still working condition, but that is terrible. Yeah, she's frail now. Damn. Very, very unfortunate for our wife. And she's got gout at 17. That's so insane. Roderick was hanged by Eddard Stark, his peasant leader. I mean, what do you want me to say, man? And the war is being slowly lost against the Ironborn. The Riswolds are yet again at it. They are trying to... The brother of Lady Barbary is also trying to rebel against the Iron Throne. Maybe because they... maybe because they're resentful against Robert and, you know, for killing his sister. Lord Paramount Tywin of the Westerlands is trying to usurp my title. His Justiciar Lord Louis III of the Gold Road is supposedly traveling around Crackle trying to find both documents and supporters to help him legitimize a claim on the title. I need to do something about it. Yeah, we are not gonna let this happen. Make him disappear. Let's see if I can make him disappear. I mean, if they're trying deception, we're gonna use deception. Is that a possibility? Maybe I should plot to kill him. Is that what they mean by it? Yeah, let's see. Let's hire this Westerling. 34. That's a lot of gold, but let's do it. Hopefully this doesn't end badly for us. Sir, news from a Red Keep of a great trial at court. Viserys Targaryen was imprisoned by King Robert Baratheon and stood accused of sedition and conspiracy against the realm. Commander Andrew of the Maidenlord presided over a trial during which the prisoner was ultimately found guilty. As a consequence, he was beheaded by King Robert. Wow, okay. And here's Daenerys. Where is she? She is in Bravos. Damn. Very different from her book counterpart. She's cruel, arbitrary, and paranoid. Okay.